Hey guys, welcome back to the Hammer Down Pros tabletop review. Told you we was going to do something different. Already got it on the screen for you. This is the, and I'll say it the way they wrote it. You guys get on me about the names. Hey man, this is what they said. It's the Marbles Firefighters Survival Devil Tail Shovel. Okay? I'm going to say shovel slash Survival X question mark, and we'll leave it there. Okay, so let's run the specs real quick. They, 8-inch fire hardened carbon steel blade. Now, because it's the shovel, we're going to say that they're going to say that 8 inches is from here to here and from here to here. So 8 and 8. And I didn't go to math school, but that seems like that's 16 inches of blade for you. Okay, so let's just say 16 inches of blade. All right, again, fire hardened carbon steel blade. The metal seems, the steel seems pretty good though. I gotta admit, seems pretty solid. They have it down as a full tang on some of the sites. We know that it's a partial tang. We got to be real, because we can see, right there, it only goes to about there. It actually goes into the red a little bit. So we'll coin partial tang. Partial tang. Can't say full tang. Partial tang. Wooden handles. They didn't specify what kind of wood it is. Doesn't seem that fancy of a kind of wood. Okay, cool. It does have 4 brass rivets that seem pretty securely in there. I've done some research. I've heard complaints about the rivets, and I've heard complaints about the wood. Like the wood was prone to splintering under rougher use. I haven't put this through any kind of rough abuse, so I can't really, 18 inches long. Okay. It comes with a padded nylon sheath with a pouch, actually with 3 pouches on it. I'll show you the sheath in a minute. For, in my case, I had in it a multi-tool, a small survival pack, and a stone, which I cannot find. I gotta be honest. But I'll run a puck across this, an axe puck. So we'll just leave that there. I don't know. My first impressions of this was when I first saw it, and every time I looked it up on the website, somewhere, different websites, it was out of stock. And the next thing I saw was it was in stock, but it was $10 more than it was before. Then the next thing I saw was that it was discontinued. So as it stands right now, there are certain places you can still go to. Smoky Mountain, I think, had some, and different places. You got to kind of look around for it. But I mean, that's what it's all about, right? That's what we're doing it for. Uses. Well, they market it as the Firefighters Devil Tail Shovel, Survival Shovel. So we're going to say this would be a good camp shovel. I like things that do 3 things at once, or that take the place of 3 tools. In this particular instance, we could say this would be sort of like a modified camp shovel. If you think about some of the things that go on at campsites that you would use a shovel for, and you're like, gross, ew. So I don't want to do that. but as far as digging little trenches or so forth and so on, I get it. The other thing would be as a machete. Definitely can see you using this to clear brush, and because the rivets are so high up here, I'm putting a lot of confidence in the design. The rivets are brass and they're up high. So it's not like you got one rivet here, one rivet there, da-da-da-da-da. No, you got them rivet, and they're all right there, running along where that steel is in that handle. Again, I don't have any data on the wood, but that's one of the only complaints I saw about this, was that guys really beat it up, and they kind of beat the handle up, and the wood gave out on them. So I don't have too much other than that. But if you got a solid piece of, fire hardened carbon steel, as they market it, you could do something. Look how rough the or basic the handle is. You could probably swap the handle out and put something else in. It actually, you got the holes already for the brass rivets. If the handle did give out, I would probably just go get me some cherry or some oak or something and just rough cast me something similar to this. I mean, you know, you got the tools to make it. Not a big deal. Made in El Salvador. Other than that, really a cool, it's like a solid addition to your pack. If you look real close, you can even see the sticker. The guy who I got it from, well, there it says El Salvador right there. You can see El Salvador. And the guy who I got it from actually had the flea market sticker on it. And you can see it still has the sticky part of the flea market. I've really not been into this too much. I've really not done too much. Now, I'm going to bring the sheath in over top of it. And, you know, as I said before, you actually have pouch here, pouch there, and pouch there. And I had it set up with a small multi-tool, a emergency survival pack, a little mini, I think it was like an Altoids box, and I had a stone, which was all perfectly set up. But of course, I had to screw with it and move some stuff around, and now I can't find it. So, whatever. Pretty good sheath. It's padded, and I don't know why. Well, I mean, the padding is for your pleasure. The padding is for your pleasure, I assume, because you're going to have this either lashed to a pack or you're going to be carrying it slung. I actually saw somebody one time, they had it fully in the sheath, and you got to be real careful. This blade is really, really sharp. It's when I say sharp, man, it is really sharp. So you got it in there. And then I saw someone carrying it in the sheath this way, and they had the paracord lanyard here, and they had a weaved paracord lanyard, and they had it like across the chest. So that would be fine because of the kind of padding that's here. This hitting on your side if you're hiking over and over again. And I kind of got it. And it wasn't until I got the shovel with the sheath that I understood that that's what it was about, the padding of the sheath. So overall, really good sheath. You got the Marbles logo on it, and just that one belt loop back there to carry it. I actually had to turn the overhead light off because this is such a substantial axe. It was glaring the light back at the camera. So again, real carefully take that out. And again, this blade is sharp. It is sharp. It is really, really sharp. Get it close so you can see there. Yeah, almost no. It's really sharp. And check this out. I always thought this was cool. Check it out. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that that's like a good solid piece of steel. So I don't know. I just think it's cool. It rings, and it's actually still vibrating. You can't hear it, but it's still vibrating. But anyway, listen. Good addition to your camp pack. If you work or live rurally and you got a work truck, you wouldn't mind having this in along the back seat of your truck or under your seat or in your trunk somewhere. I think the last time I saw it, it was anywhere from 20 bucks to 30 bucks. So, there you go. Of course, with the value, you know, you guys know we always love that. So yeah, the Marbles Firefighter Survival Devil Tail Shovel. Devil Tail Shovel. Says it's discontinued a lot of places. Says it's out of stock a lot of places, but I think if you look around eBay or Craigslist or whatever, you'll be able to put your hands on one. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. And it does have a good balance. You know, I guess you can choke up here if you needed to, you know, do some fine brush work. Yeah, I can actually see that here. And then go here for your swinging. Yeah. So, could we call this, honestly, a 3-in-1? Yeah, I think we could. We could say it's your camp shovel. We could say it's your machete, brush clearing machete. And we could say it's your impromptu axe. So, you know, it gets the hammer down. Seal of approval just for that. It does the job of 3 things. And come on, you can't ever miss with that. So look, guys, that's it for this one. I told you I was going to try to bring you something new. We're going to keep going with this theme of the survival camp thing for a minute. I got something else that I've been looking at. I'll surprise you with that on the next vid. This is a get. If you can find them, get it. All right? And yeah, don't forget, cut away. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.